The heir to one of the oldest wine-producing families in Australia, Jim Hardy took the helm of the speedy Gretel 2, which eliminated Baron Big's challenger France 4-0 to become the challenger in 1970. Hardy became the second Australian skipper to win an America's Cup race, when Gretel 2 won the 4th race. But the nautical knight will never forget the first race of the series, when he lost foredeck boss Paul Salmon overboard and lost 2 minutes recovering him. Intrepid won the series 4-1. This America's Cup moment was proudly presented by the Swan Brewery, makers of Swan Premium Lager.
Sit up straight, hands out of pockets, pay attention. Now, illustrated here in black and white are some facts and figures about house and content insurance. Expensive, aren't they? But wait, Western underwriters have got the edge on WA's major home insurance company with lower house and contents insurance rates. Phone Wendy on 323-6333. You're writing this down, aren't you? And start bringing some colour back into your life. How do they do that?
Action Ford gives you more. More stock, more choice, more service, more money for your trade. A guaranteed $200 deal better than any offer you can get elsewhere on a new car. Fact, Ford is showing all-time record sales. Action Ford has all-time record used car sales. There is no better time than now. A guaranteed $200 deal better than any offer you can get elsewhere on a new car. And only from Action Ford. Action Ford on Sterling Highway by Bayview Terrace, Claremont.
Successful people live at fabulous North Shore. If you want to enjoy and be part of North Shore's success, come and choose your new address in this superb new release of elevated home sites. North Shore, when you live here, you'll know you're really living.
Gee, I love Kalbarri. It's got to be the best spot in the whole of West Australia. Now you can timeshare your holidays here at Kalbarri Beach Resort. It's one of the best holiday spots I've seen anywhere in the world. Phone now for a brochure and full details.
Sunday, Channel 9 proudly presents a very special World Around Us. Great Moments with National Geographic. A special that encompasses the best from over a decade of award-winning documentaries, with subjects as wide and varied as the world we live in. Stories that have delighted and thrilled millions. Come with us on a journey to every corner of the globe for Great Moments with National Geographic. A fascinating World Around Us special, Sunday at 6:30 on 9.
Tonight on Willisey, more on that hot topic, should people work for the dole? And Norm Gallagher goes to jail. The judge said afterwards that they were ill-gotten gains. In fact, his beach houses were a monument to Mr. Gallagher's corruption.
Well, I believe that the case is an abiding monument to corruption in the Victorian state government.
At 6:30, we'll see you then.
I'm Brian Gardner. See me for Perth's highest trade-ins and best deals on new Commodore SL, Bellina and Calais, including the all-new high-performance Turbo at Brian Gardner Holden, Cannington.
Jailed BLF boss Norm Gallagher could soon be free again. For the second time, son of millionaire Dallas Dempster faces the courts on drug charges. And the father of Jeffrey Chambers breaks his silence over his son's death with a new plea to Malaysian authorities. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. Greg, perhaps a surprise in the Gallagher case.
Yes, Anne, the union strongman may have been jailed for 18 months and fined $60,000 today, but Michael Venus reports Gallagher could be free within a week.
Come on, boys, let's keep the march going. We'll pick up a few more jobs.
BLF stalwarts flocked to the county court to learn whether or not their rogue union was about to be run by the General from his cell inside Pentridge. Found guilty yesterday by a jury of 8 men and 4 women on 17 counts of corruptly receiving secret commissions, Gallagher was joined in court by his 2 children, daughter Sharon and son Wayne. Outside, a wall of police prevented other supporters from flooding the court. Security staff were perched on every vantage point while police reinforcements continued arriving. The charges against Gallagher related to labour and materials worth $68,000 provided by building developers for the construction of 2 holiday homes in southeast Gippsland. Judge O'Shea, who many believed would impose no more than a hefty fine, then unleashed a tirade against the union boss, which stunned the packed courtroom. He told Gallagher, "You misused the power you were able to wield as an agent of the BLF to feather your own nest." The judge continued, "The prolonged and barefaced abuse by you as Secretary of the BLF for your own enrichment calls for punishment by way of a custodial sentence." Standing in the dock, Gallagher was unmoved. He stared straight at the judge, who then told him, "Justice demands that you should be deprived of your ill-gotten gains." He branded the two houses, one owned by Gallagher, the other by his son, as a monument to your corruption. The fine and sentence was then handed down. Despite being ordered to serve a 12-month minimum jail term, it's unlikely Gallagher will spend very long in Pentridge at all, because with remissions it's expected he could be released within days. This is because Gallagher has already served 124 days in jail after his conviction last year, which was later quashed on appeal. This will be taken into account, as will the length of the first trial, some 4 months. While in jail, he also earned remissions worth another 2 months, and the Governor of Pentridge has discretionary powers to reduce his sentence by a further month. All this amounts to 11 months, leaving just 4 weeks to be served. And I understand the parole board will consider an application from Gallagher for release next Friday.
In Perth, local BLF members responded swiftly and angrily to